Smoke-filled skies at 6 a.m. Eastern Wisconsin. It's pretty bad. We can't see the sunlight or the sky hardly at this point. It's pretty bad. You kind of see like how the trees kind of disappear there. Yeah, that's why the smoke. So I just got off work early, about a little over an hour and a half early, because yeah, it was a very boring day. We didn't have anything to do because it was inventory. So yeah, I decided to just kind of slip on out. So I got some groceries before I left work. I got Pop-Tarts, the frosted maple flavor from Eggo. It's yeah, it literally tastes like waffles with syrup on them, so it's kind of irresistible. And of course, milk. Can't go without the milk. And also these smoothie things. You get them in the dairy section. They have like probiotics in them, so it's kind of like it's basically the same as yogurt essentially. And also, I couldn't help myself. I grabbed a Three Musketeers bar. Ugh. You know, I was actually I was really tired at work. Like it was like I was already feeling kind of sleepy. Like the first few hours, which is odd because I got like literally 7-8 hours of sleep. Well, not 8, definitely not 8, but more like 6 to 7 at least. So that's more than usual, at least for lately. So maybe could be leftover sleep deprivation or something. And also these knee pads I got at work last week, they're being very effective for keeping my knees healthy. So, well, making them healthy again and then keeping them that way. But it'll probably take a while for them to heal. After 2 years of being on that concrete floor, they might take their time to do so. Who knows? Ugh, okay, so let's go ahead and drive back home. Make sure you're still recording real quick. It's not uncommon for this thing to just randomly stop on me, which is very annoying. And the other issue is that I can't see if you stop recording because the screen is facing away from me, so that sucks. Ah, where'd my keys go? This is something really annoying. It's like I always I throw my keys under the chair or like the passenger seat, and I forget that I put them there, or I just forget where I put them in general. But I know I have them on me because I use them to get into the car. And we know they're right here. Okay, let's get going, shall we? So this is my last week of work before my vacation. Today is
Indiana Jones.
Thursday, June 29th, and yeah, like I said, the smoke is very bad. Like, I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be just as bad as it was yesterday. The AQI was at like a little over 200 or 250, somewhere around there. Like, it's pretty bad. I think it got into hazardous at one point when I was living back near Spokane a few years ago. So it's not that bad. And that was from wildfires, like actually in Washington State. You know, they were blowing east into the Cheney, Spokane area. But now here in Wisconsin, we're getting them from Canada, so that's nice. And a couple of years, I remember we were dealing with smoke a couple of years ago. I don't know how bad I don't remember how bad it was last year, but definitely we had it 2 years ago as well. But actually, at the time, the wildfires were in like way over in the western side of the U.S. and like from California and also British Columbia, Canada. So by the time the smoke got here, it was too high in the atmosphere to affect the air quality. But now it's like up in Ontario directly above us, so the fires are a lot closer, and therefore the smoke is too low, so it's just messing up everything. But yeah, this vacation is special because this is the last this is technically the last weekend I'm working, although I will be working Friday nights, July 14th, or I think it's the 14th. Then that will be the last weekend night I work for God knows how long. However long I can keep that, I'm allowed to keep that schedule. I've been on this schedule for 2 years now, so I'm sure I'll be good with this one for at least a couple years. So this couple of years I get weekends off, which is really awesome. You know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. I don't count Sunday nights as weekend nights because it's literally going into Monday, so basically it might as well be Monday morning is what I consider it. You know, it's like working the morning shifts of the following day, except you're coming in like really early, essentially, like so early. So, yeah, good stuff. Other than that, don't have much else to talk about. I'm still waiting on my passport. It's been processing for about 5-6 weeks now, I think. Maybe I think it's been 5 weeks. I'm not exactly sure. No, it's been longer than that. It's been like 6 to 7 weeks because it's been almost 2 months. It's more like 6-7 weeks it's been. So yeah, it's quite a while I've been waiting already for the passport, and it's still gonna be a little while longer at least. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Maybe another month or so, and I'll have it. That's the main thing I'm looking forward to, essentially. But besides the trip itself to China. I'm really glad I got to go home an hour and a half early, because that means that's extra time I can do stuff that I want to do. And you can barely see like the train yard out there, so yeah, it's just ugly stuff, man. And here it is from the apartment, so you can see you can also see this, kind of see the smoke like in the trees in the background. Whew. It doesn't smell too bad right now, but it might be just because I'm used to the smell or something. I don't know what it is. Just glad to be home early, that's all I can say.